Hello everyone, and welcome to my dreaded wig review. So to begin with, I bought this wig for the purpose of Dramatical Murder Mink cosplay. Now he's a character who has dreads. I decided to go with this wig because the dreaded wig that I wanted might not have made it to me in time for my convention, so this would make a very good substitute. It has an attached elastic band. You can't really remove it because if you do, it won't fit your head properly. It'll be too small and just won't work. It'll just be bad. So I got this one off of eBay, but you can get it off of AliExpress and I'm sure other places too. It's a basic standard braided wig, and it's basically the only one that's decent on the marketplace that isn't like above $100. It comes in a couple colors: red, blonde, mixed, light brown, dark brown, black. Now this is a dark brown. It's the proper color for what I want. The light brown would probably have been too light, and black would be too dark. But the listing did not have any color listed on it. So I had to message the seller themselves to find out whether this was a dark brown or not. Another thing is it's a little bit tight. The elastic band causes some pressure, so if you're going to end up wearing this to convention, I would highly suggest wearing it beforehand to stretch the band so you don't end up with a terrible headache while you're at the convention, because that's just what you need when you're already in a heavy, uncomfortable cosplay. So that's just food for thought. The thickness looks pretty nice from the front, as you can see. Lots of braids everywhere, basically. But I ended up buying 3 of them. I will get to that later. I'll just show you one here. At the back, as you can see, it is very thin. And if you look at the front, very thick and nice. But again, back, very, very not very nice. So the purpose of buying 3 wigs is to harvest other wefts. Now, you don't have to do this yourself if you're just wearing it for cosplay. You can actually just pin the braids in place so you can't see the net, or if you have dark enough hair, it won't even really matter. But as I am a paranoid person, I suppose, and I have a lot of wigs and I respect quality, I ended up cutting the 2 wigs that I have up. So this one will be cut, and I've already cut one. So this is what a weft looks like, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it in all the way down to make it nice and thick. Now, what I am doing for the very back, because he has a ponytail, he pulls his hair like this. But in order to get a nice thick ponytail, you have to sacrifice most of the braids, so you won't have very much hanging, and that can be pretty uncomfortable, I find. So what I'm doing is, at the top, there is like a cap, a circular half circle cap. All I'm doing is I'm cutting the wefts on the 3rd wig to that point, and then all I'm doing is I'm taking the piece and I'm folding it like this, so it's a loop, and then I'm attaching a clip, and it'll be its own ponytail itself. It'll look really nice all on its own, and you won't have to sacrifice all these braids. All you'll have to do to get the look is pull a little bit back, lower it just a little bit so it's the right length, and you'll have your perfect thick look for his hair. Now, for somebody who just needs this straight, just pin them in place. The length of this wig is very, very long. It'll go over my breasts standing up. I can't quite remember the length of it, but I had to email the seller herself to get any information on it. But it is a very, very long wig. The price of one is about $36, so if you don't really care about the wefts, or if you're just going to pin them in place, it's only about $36, so that's not bad compared to a dreaded wig of decent quality, which will cost you $60+. You might not be able to find the right color, you might have to dye it, which will cost you even more money. So one of these would be, I think, a valid substitute, because you still get the kind of chunky look that a dread would give you, but you don't have to spend the money, and you don't have to wear just a straight wig that would not give you that proper look. So if you're gonna buy this wig, the only suggestion I have is, regardless if you get 1 or 3 or 10 of them, when you get them, you take the ends and you glue them with fabric glue. And I say this because even though they're burnt at the ends, by day 2 of me playing around with this wig, the wig started to fray. So I would recommend definitely gluing the ends, because it's going to save you a lot of trouble later when it's all frayed. And it's just going to look better in the long run. The glue dries clear with tacky glue. I'm not sure about other glues, but tacky glue will dry clear. And it'll just save you money, I suppose, in the long run. So I think that's about all I really needed to talk about. Yeah, if you have any questions about the wig or queries, whatever, just leave me a comment, send me a message, or check my Facebook and message me there. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.